So what script do you share with your new agents?
Well, I've been all in on this ethos stuff, dude. So I think the IULs and the ethos ones, I just call like, dude, this is Easton with Ethos in Colorado. I was getting back because I saw that you had submitted that online quote request for the life insurance prices, and I'm the underwriter assigned to do the eligibility stuff with you and see what you match with. On our site, it'll only show you like one company, and there's like 50 or so that we underwrite with. So I'm just going to get on the call with you for like 15 to 20 minutes and go through some suitability questions and see what you match with. Are you still working full time? Are you single, married, widowed, divorced? Are you right in the middle of anything right now? Yes, I'm working. As I said, all good. What's the latest that you've ever been home from work? Cool. I've got a 7:30 open out of 7. Any reason that wouldn't work for you and the wife? And everything else is the same. I just want to build that credibility early. Like, this is Easton with Ethos, calling you right here in the state that I got the leads in. I got the quote request you'd sent over. This was the date of birth that's listed. Just want to make sure that's correct. Awesome. Reintroduce as an underwriter guy. All the script stuff is literally the same after that.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Yeah, I'm very to the point. I love the Ethos leads. I just say, what do hi, how you doing? Easton, my name's Jim. The reason for my call is you're inquiring about getting some life insurance. I just want to verify two things, and I usually do what they're looking for and their age, and then I just say, is that correct? And I wait. And when they say yes, then I know it's game on. You know what I mean? I got their attention. Do you find that working the Ethos leads, if we took those away from you, what leads would you work? So if you couldn't get Ethos leads, what would you work? And IULs and social media. So let's cut that out. Let's get rid of those and then what would you go after? Because a lot of
Oh, dude.
people, they just can't do the telesales. You know what I mean? And I get that. So I'm just trying to open up a little bit more. So what did you work before the Ethos leads?
I was all instant internet with beneficiaries, the questionnaire leads I used a bunch, age mortgage leads. Um, maybe it's a little bit different. Listen, dude, I'm coming up. April will be 5 years that I've been here. So the nice thing about getting started when I did is I didn't have the golden lead, dude. We were ordering Facebook
No, I
leads
know.
$2,000 at a time that we had to wait 5 days for them to actually generate. So we were always playing the buy and wait game, buy and wait. So don't miss your order date because then you're not going to have anything to work next week. So this like repeat, dude, that really helped me be grateful for how sick our ILC system is now that you can go in there and get instant with beneficiaries. You can get platinum and diamond leads overnight in your area if you want. You can call all over the country, dude. Um, I'm a big believer in having a mix of leads. It's not like it hasn't happened to me before, which again, I was kind of testifying to that Andrew used to see my mail pro bill occasionally. So thing got pretty wild. But I still, when I was running really heavy direct mail, dude, I knew how to work internet and final expense leads because that's what I did for my first like 12 to 18 months before I touched a direct mail lead. So when that stuff died, all I did was pivot back to what I had already sold for my first year and a half. It was no big deal. So having like a lead mix where, listen, maybe Ethos is my crack today, but if you guys yanked him, dude, I'm going to go directly to the instant with beneficiary leads. I'm going to go grab some platinum and some diamonds. I'm going to grab the questionnaire leads. I'll grab some age mortgage leads. A lead is a lead is a lead is a lead. I know they say that on repeat all the time. I think people get discouraged because they'll buy a lead type one time and they're like, oh, I saw that Steve Giordano said he did 15 families last week on this lead type and I didn't do. Dude, Steve's the best in the entire company. Like, why are you assuming that your first time trying a lead is going to be Steve's experience? That's a crazy thing to say out loud. And it's a little arrogant also. Like the amount of work that dude's put in to be there is not like everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's kind of like my big take. Okay, have you know? Oh, dude, the ILC leads. It's really hard to sell me that it's not the move. Period. Um, when they changed to that scoring model on our internet leads, where it's not just like, hey, are they new or are they not new? It goes into like what data points do they have and all these other factors. Um, Man, I'm a really hard sell for a lead is not good. Because anytime I hear that, I will go and purchase them with that human being that says that they're not good, and then we will together, shut down 3, 4, 5 of these families and get them all helped out. on the exact same batch that sucked or that they said this type doesn't work, like the quality and the price point of all those like diamond platinums and benefit, like dude, it's so good now. And it's not like they're running out. What is there, like 2 million leads in the ILC right now or something crazy?
And they're getting better
So
every day. Yeah. And
I have noticed a huge shift, Andrew, in the titanium lead quality since they released. So yes, 66,000 titaniums in there right now.
yeah,
So
that's great to hear saying that you would go to the internet with beneficiaries, because sometimes people only have one state, and then there might not be those Instacart in there. So then they have to pivot to something else. So that's why I kind of wanted to get what you used to run before because I love the Ethos. I think just the people are so responsive. You know what I mean? They filled it out. They're already there. It's easy to remind them. It's just something that they took that away. I think it would be hard for me. I'd have to pivot to something else. But